December the 25th, 1914. Christmas Day. It's been the strangest Christmas I ever had. Last night at about 8, the guns went quiet. Nothing going over from our side or from theirs. So we just sat in our trench, not quite sure what was coming next. And that's when we heard the singing. At first, it was just one voice singing in German. We didn't understand the words, but we all knew the tune. It was Silent Night. They had the same carol as us. Next thing, we was all joining in. So you could hear English voices singing it all down the line. And then more Germans joined in, and we was all singing it together. Them with their words and us with ours. When we'd finished with Silent Night, a German shouted out, "Happy Christmas, Tommy! No war tomorrow, Tommy!" And we all laughed, but we didn't really believe it. This war goes on every day. We couldn't imagine this war stopping just for Christmas, but it did. At about 8 a.m, a German soldier got out of his trench and just walked towards us through the mist. And then some more Germans came up, and they were all shouting and waving too. They were all smiling and laughing. Then a couple of our chaps climbed up and walked towards the Germans. And the next thing I knew, there were hundreds from both sides getting out of the trenches. And without really thinking about it, I climbed up too, and off I went to join in. When we all met up in the middle, we shook hands, and one of their officers shouted out that there'd be no shooting today, and we all cheered. And then the real fun started. The Germans went back to their trenches and brought out all sorts of stuff to share with us. Brandy, sausages, biscuits, lovely stuff, some of it. We did the same and gave them cake and whiskey, chocolate, bits of Christmas pudding. Then they sang us a song, and we gave them It's a Long Way to Tipperary. Then we started looking at each other's kit. We put each other's hats and helmets on, and someone took a photograph of us pretending to be Germans and another one of Germans pretending to be us. There was more singing and joking, and then someone found a football. There were hundreds of men, us in khaki, them in grey, all crashing about in the mud like little kids, hacking away at that ball with our big old army boots. December the 26th, Boxing Day. The guns started pounding at about 5 a.m. Looks like Christmas is over for another year. I keep thinking about yesterday. The Germans and us are supposed to be enemies. But yesterday they didn't seem like enemies. They didn't seem any different to us. They were just men, like us, trying to get through this war and go back home. Strangest Christmas I ever had.